Hey everybody, this is Avalon from Crafts Direct, and in this video I will be showing you how to make a macrame cactus keychain. I think it turned out super adorable. I'm kind of obsessed with it, and I think these keychains would make really fun gifts. And so follow along and I will show you step by step how you can make this cactus keychain. To begin, you will take your macrame and you will create the shape of your cactus. You will create a loop and then take that extra macrame and bring it around the top so that it is twice as thick. You will then cut off the extra macrame and then also cut that loop that is on the bottom right side. I decided I want my cactus to be a little bit smaller, so I cut off some of the bottom of it. Take your macrame and you are going to bring it around the macrame that you already have set up, and this time you will be measuring out the arms of the cactus as well. You will have an arm on both the left and the right side. And once you have it laid out how you want, you will then cut off the excess macrame. Take some painter's tape and tape the bottoms of the macrame. You just don't want it to be unraveling, and so the tape helps the macrame to all stay in place. Try your best to tape the macrame evenly across all of the macrame strands. You just want to make sure that some tape isn't higher or lower than the other, just somewhat equally so that you are starting to wrap your macrame in similar spots. Grab your green embroidery thread and you will double knot it around a piece of the macrame. We're going to start with the most outside piece of the macrame. This will be your longest piece. You will double knot it and then begin to wrap your embroidery floss, and you will wrap it around tightly all the way to the end. I first started wrapping the embroidery floss around the macrame, but I actually found it easier to kind of hold the floss in place and instead rotate the macrame around it, and that seemed to go a lot faster. Once you get to the end, you will then hot glue the embroidery floss to secure it and then cut off any remaining thread. You will then take your other two pieces of macrame and you will repeat the same steps we did before, and you will just want to make sure that they are wrapped with that same green embroidery floss and secured with hot glue. Take the first two loops that you made first at the very beginning and you will lay them out to create the body of the cactus, and you will then pinch them together so that they are all touching and then secure it all together with some hot glue. And whatever side you decide is going to be the back of the keychain is where you will glue. Grab the largest piece of macrame and you will then place it around the body of the cactus and create the arms on both sides, and you will then glue it all in place with some hot glue. Only glue the first arm onto the cactus, and once you get to the top of the cactus, you will then flip it over and attach the keychain. Cut off a large piece of embroidery thread. You will then fold it in half, and then half again, and in half a third time. You will then tuck that under the macrame piece that's on top, and then through the keychain, and then take that string on the end and pull it through the loop, and then your extra string on the back, you will then make a small knot that will be in the back and cut off the remaining string. Make sure you are on the back side of the cactus, and you will then start gluing the other arm and the other side of the cactus. Take off all of the painter's tape and then start pulling apart all of the strands that make up the macrame cords. Your last step is to trim the macrame just so that it is even, and then that's it. You have your cactus keychain. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can shop all of the products to make this keychain at craftsdirect.com/projects.